Hello and welcome back. Hello and welcome back to the Cafe d'Arcadia. My name is Sagril, and I'm with the lovely Miss Nell.
Hello, hello.
And we are walking the end once more. It's been a little while since Subathons on both our sides. Hey Anubis. So let me get this timer started. We are starting in Power Hour, but there is just over an hour by like 50 seconds. So let me get that turned off.
Oh, I know, Sheila.
So, yeah, we're still going pretty strong at the moment, Anubis. I'm just trying to get my screens all swapped around. So, hello there, Nell. That is a very witchy looking eyeball person you have there. Are you just
pumpkin gaze?
Pumpkin gaze. Just bring the volume up a little bit. Get things fiddled into place correctly, because for some reason, my game was not maximized, so it's not fitting in my frame correctly.
Well, that's what you get for not maximizing your game.
I know,
Got
right?
him.
Yeah, totally got me now. Alright, I gotta find the concept crystal around here is where we left off. And I'm just sitting here in the midst of all this going, look at these majestic ass motherfuckers. Shame they're dead. You know? Oh, dude, I just complimented you. I just complimented you. Fuck off.
That's why they're dead.
Like
that's why they're dead.
Yeah, that's why they're dead. And that's why you dead. Alright, time to head back to the town. Oh. It's the final brain cell. What is this over here? Travelers at the Crossroads? There's like an I question mark over on the map. Hold on. Oh, that's teleporting. Okay, that's the teleporter, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, that's why it was marked off too. Okay. So we're going a little bit towards the middle, yeah.
She's not peeing in there, she's peeing for
Okay.
So how about you?
So, alright, we just passed. Yep.
filling you, she wants.
So yes, our friends, the Rennies, have returned home. So you probably will be hearing them a little bit in the background.
Yeah. It's white. Because you blocked the. This is.
Anubis, thank you for the 10 subs. Oh my gosh. That
Oh,
pops us up.
No longer that.
That pops us back up to 3 hours. Give me just a moment.
Now that.
Also, Hypnotis definitely qualifies under the. Oh no, he's hot.
Yes, we're about to have more. Oh no, he's hot.
Also, Banana falls under the. Oh no, she's hot.
That's one more tweet, one more loadout token. Hold on, let me get my display capture up over here.
Let me go get my shit out the car.
Alright, guys, what are we tweeting out? What are we tweeting
A
out?
picture of Hitler dancing going, oh no, he's hot.
Hitler Deus? Oh no, he's hot. Hold on.
Yes.
Let me get a picture of Hitler Deus.
You have to do like a screenshot wise.
I'm working on it. I mean, like this one right here on this. I have it displayed on the screen right now.
Yeah.
Hold on. Like, we'll grab copy image. Go back to Twitter. That it? That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Okay. Ow. Ooh, just had my hip pop a little bit. That was... I mean, she's not wrong. You're right. She's not wrong. Didn't say that she was wrong. You know? Okay. I don't care about no damn 1K age gap here. I knew this. It's not just 1,000. Anubis, you have like what, a few millennia? At least?
According to what I'm seeing here, it's about 12,000 years.
Yeah, about 12,000 years or
From
something
this
like that.
moment here until where we're at currently.
So at least 12,000
Hey,
years,
come on.
Anubis.
Well, come on. Come on. You come in?
Okay, was I reading the net or were you?
Come on.
Our last searcher has returned. I'm afraid the Aureus no longer had the crystal, nor was able to find it as it followed in its wake.
For no other reason, it'll make me feel good.
I don't suppose you fared any better?
Hey look, a concept crystal.
We will...
The crystal, well done.
That's where...
Wonderful. Now I can focus on your tale without missing the concept nagging at my mind. Have you always had a knack for finding things?
Man, it's almost like I dealt with a realm reborn or something. Traveling and searching go hand in hand.
You travel often, then. It seems you have something in common. When I helped the seat of Azim, I was forever trekking back and forth across the star in search of answers to people's problems. Naturally, the need for such journeys has lessened considerably since I entrusted the position to my whimsical successor.
Yep.
Yet I am still eager to come running should an old acquaintance or new interest require my personal attention. That's what brings me to Elpis, in fact. Many times has my presence been requested. My opinions sought concerning the habitat of this or that creation. Agreeing to help locate that missing crystal was a minor distraction, which now promises to become a major revelation. How strange and wonderful it is that the way one thing leads to another. Wouldn't you agree?
Helios is loving the new emote because we added a new emote for us screaming, or for me screaming, and it goes hand in hand with how Helios's looks. Just both of those going, ah!
Well, you definitely needed a trauma emote, so it works.
Yeah, we have a trauma emote now, yeah.
Thank you again for your timely help. Now then, 'tis time I returned this stolen property. If you go ahead to my accommodation, I will join you as soon as I have attended to the task. Follow the path straight ahead to the building at the top of the slope. I have the entire place to myself, so we can speak without fear of being disturbed or overheard.
Well, it's time to go after them.
Going to order from Taco Bell.
Oh god, why are you doing that? I'm gonna regret that fucking smell. Oh god. Okay. Touch the crystal. Oh, have I already touched? I've already touched that crystal. Okay. Hello there. Oh god. Let's see. We go into the house. We're gonna go find those three.
I did not plan.
Welcome to my temporary abode. Please make yourself at home while I put on some tea.
Now we're gonna get a voiced cutscene or not?
Not want to work.
A wonderful aroma. I feel more relaxed already.
Would that I had sweetmeats to offer, but I travel light out of habit. There's plenty of hot water though, so please have as much tea as you like. Now then, will you tell us your tale?
No, totally not. Nuh-uh. Not gonna happen. All three of those are really heavy options. Oh my god.
Yep. I'm gonna go with the first one, because that's the most in line with the you can't really change time, right?
Why don't you start from the beginning?
You know, that would be a great piece of advice, Emmett. Speaking of, Dragon King showed me the Japanese transformation scene for Emmett. Oh my god, his voice in Japanese is just as good as it is in English.
I know, right?
Giant crystal. No context. Person with scar on his face. No context. City. No context. I'm sorry, I can't resist.
How could you do this to them?
No context. Oh my god. So I've just told you that everything you've been doing is wrong.
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous. While not the words I would have chosen, I too have my doubts. Much of it borders on the incredulous.
Nah, you think?
What of you, Vanar?
Not knowing the precise details of the first final days, it is difficult to determine the veracity of the tale. Supposing it is all true, I must ask myself why I would do what I did.
Mm-hmm. That's a good question. Hey,
I
Pirata.
feel I had no recourse but to oppose the 14 and create this Heidelin.
Mm-hmm.
Circumstances change, of course, but it would not have been an easy
Hey,
decision.
Marshmallow, come here.
No, there must have been a reason. One compelling enough to force me to take such drastic measures.
Oh, we're doing really good. We have Nell here with us
Then there was
tonight.
the Elpis flower,
Hello.
which you said would serve as a guide. That it's of import to your mission is plain. But your presence here leads me to believe that this place also holds significance. But what could it be? What are we meant to accomplish?
Absolutely nothing.
Might it not be simply thus? In the future, when she came, the final days could not be averted. Mankind has no choice but to flee the star.
He's not just hot, he's smart.
By alerting us to that eventuality,
Oh, Alpaca, thank you for 10 packs.
the way for other futures.
I don't know if that's another...
Theoretically speaking, it is a
I don't know if that's
possibility.
another tweet or not.
Yet if that were my primary objective, I see no reason to guide our friend to Elpis specifically. The capital and Amarot, or even my own home, would be more logical destinations.
I'll take a look at the book in just a minute.
I note also that Heidelin did not specify a point in time to which she must return. By this, it may be inferred that it was not critical that we should meet.
Or it was absolutely everything that we meant.
Alternately, she had reason to believe that our paths would converge, coincidental though it may seem.
Which is what I just fucking said.
This is quite a puzzle, and we do not have all the pieces.
How do you think I feel, Hythlodaeus? Jesus Christ!
Hardly any. But we do have one immutable fact. If the final days are indeed as described, they will bring death to all that I hold dear. Yet despite being afforded long years of preparation, the only provisions I could make were for flight. Nay, my first and foremost endeavor would be to find a way to forestall the coming doom.
Which is how we ended up getting...
Even the 14 failed. Mayhap you deemed it impossible.
Oh god, why does his name escape me now?
Nothing is
Fandaniel's reject half-brother,
This
I'll
I
call
have
him.
always believed. And if Heidelin is indeed me, she would believe the same.
Listen to yourself. Are you seriously entertaining the notion that you are a messianic figure in some far-fetched tale?
I mean, technically she is. Oh yeah, no, I know Anubis, I called it out. I'm just trying to write it. I'm trying to write it cleanly.
Emmett's going to be like,
I will not. I refuse to accept that our world could be undone by some unforeseen calamity.
also the fact that we basically label him as a giant villain the entire time.
Offense to my
I mean, he kind of is a generic villain a lot of the time, isn't he?
Like, right there, he says it.
Mm-hmm. Anubis, the time did go up. Oh no, the time did not go up. It somehow got disabled. What the fuck? Hold on.
What, the fudge muffins? The muffins are made with fudge.
There we go. Fixed it.
Yay! Fudge muffins have been averted.
Fixed it. Alright. We'll continue now.
To sacrifice oneself for the star is a noble act, and I would hold those who gave themselves to this zodiac in the highest esteem.
Which you did.
Yet, you claim I recreated Amarot and populated it with phantoms of our people? A bizarre indulgence that would be insulting to their memory.
Because you couldn't remember them perfectly.
Worse still, I even invited you there. Literally invited my own downfall. Why would I do something so idiotic and inexplicable?
Bonus time added.
Now, I will allow that the hypothetical task of restoring our world would be daunting in the extreme. The thought of
Marshmallow, what's up?
such a burden for 1,000 lives horrifies me. But
Yeah, I know they're in there.
forsake my duty. I would never forsake my brethren.
I mean, that's kind of the reason why you become a megalomaniac. You become a madman.
You do not know me.
Unfortunately, we know the worst parts of you.
I've had my fill of your fiction. I will return to my duty, and you will not bother me again.
And I will bother you all the way to hell and back in the future.
Emmett Selk, wait!
You've seen much of Elpis already. If you have any observations to share, I should like to hear them.
I mean, I know I'm pretty sure Hermes and Medion are going to be somehow involved, almost positively.
Hermes and his creation Meteon.
Marshmallow, stop it!
If Dynamis is the self-same energy as Akasha, as it likely seems, then those two may well be at the center of the calamity to come. This warrants further investigation.
I mean, it feels like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
With that settled, it is time for action. The missing pieces of the puzzle are here, I'm certain of it. And when you find them, the picture my future self has painted will be complete, and you will have your answer.
I would hope so, Vana. I would hope
Suffice
so.
it to say, I will aid you in your quest.
Thank you. You technically evaded me before, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna go turn around and become a villain later. It seems too coincidental that someone from the same species as, you know, Emmett Selk and all that, right?
If Emmett Selk is the man Azam described to me, we've not seen the last of him.
You're not immune to going psycho. You're too nice. And because you're too nice, I'm pretty sure you're going to go psycho. Just putting the book back.
Shall we begin our investigations then? I'm acquainted with Hermes, of course, but only as a visitor received by the chief overseer of Elpis. Of the man himself, I know only that which is common knowledge. Thus, I suggest we fall back on the tried and true method of conversing with the locals. The observers who live here can surely tell us more of Hermes and Meteon. I have a good idea of where we might begin.
Okay, give me just a minute. I have a very whiny puppy. Come here.
I suggest starting with the whiny puppy. I'm sure that Marshmallow would be able to give you plenty of good information.
You're not going to go in there and bother them. You're not going to get in trouble. Settle. Marshmallow. Marshmallow, please, stop. She's going to come out and say hi to you again. And she's going to come love you and squeeze you and call you George. But you have got to chill, pretty girl. So, for context, everybody, the dog that we've been house sitting with, their owners are home. They got home today, just a couple hours ago. And, she wants to be all over them. But some of the training that we've given her, such as she's not supposed to be in bedrooms. One of them's in the bedroom unpacking and taking care of things after their trip. right? And getting fresh clothes for when they have to leave later this week, right? Because they're still working. The other is talking with Reyna in another room, so they don't talk over us on stream and are trying to respect stream. And I really do appreciate that. You know? However, that leaves me with a very upsetty spaghetti little one. So, the question is, I'm trying to figure out for her is, do you want to go outside? No? You just want to go lay at the door and whine? Are you going to keep cocking your head at me? Or are you just going to come over here and get pats? Okay. Alright. I'm going to click. See if it will let me advance just a little bit. Or, okay. Technically, that's advancing.
Yep. Did you talk to Marshmallow? Maybe Marshmallow has some clues.
Marshmallow, you have any clues? She went to go drink some water. And now she's gonna...
Aha! That's it. Medion likes drinking water.
That must be the Calamity. She drinks the oceans.
See you, the woman standing in front of you yonder building. Her name is Mine. She's the one who made the arrangements for my stay in Elvis, and from what I can recall, she's held a position here for quite some time. Chances are she can provide us with some insights. You go and ask your questions. I will help with drawing out answers if need be, but I leave the choice of topic up to you.
Okay, cool. I don't see the person who's... Oh, if they're behind me. See, I could not see over yonder because they were behind me. Questions for me? Well, I suppose I have no other pressing duties at the moment. Following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty fighters. Okay. Can't break any more. I want these cards. I mean, you could. Oh, it's one of these scenes again. Okay, let's not auto advance text.
Greetings, Ismail. My friend here is desperately curious about Chief Hermes, and I was wondering if you might indulge her.
Certainly, Mistress Vana. Anything to be of service. What do you wish to know? You know, what are some of Hermes' interests? Because we've seen he's already a kind person. His interests? Well, he is an authority on flying life forms, and he has expansive knowledge of living creatures in general. Is that what you wish to know?
Describe him as a person, as a colleague.
Oh, hold up. We got a question. Okay, hold on. Let me go to the activity feed and read off the question real quick. Newest played Court of Arcadia. Have you heard of the AI VR chat VA drama? Oh, you mean the thing with Logcast and the Global VTuber Awards? Yeah. For anyone who doesn't have the context here, right? What's been going on is there is a group known as the Global VTuber Awards, and they're coincidentally they started all their nonsense with the they started all their nonsense at the same time as the actual VTuber Award nominations going on. Problem is that the company who owns them is Logcast. They've done a presentation calling Hatsune Miku and Kizuna Ai as AI generated entertainment, which they really aren't. The CEO has no connection to VTubing and has no understanding of it, and is believing in the fact that if we provide their voices, they can make a digital twin of us to entertain the stream while we take a bathroom break or anything. And it's like, excuse me? The other problem is they used a lot of AI developed art. Some of their branding includes Hololive and Niji Sanji talents that have been AI reproduced for it. And they want to make a voice bank for people to use to make AI voice work with, on top of the digital twin work. It feels scummy to me because they hid all this until someone forced the discussion in an interview and it came out. And I believe they are a Swedish startup company whose entire startup is based on AI work. So they're trying to push this as hard as feasibly possible. Combine that with the fact that they are already within 24 hours. Keyword 24 hours. They are already following over 5,000 accounts on Twitter. All of them smaller VTubers with under quad digits, because they know they're trying to manipulate people who's like, oh, this might be an opportunity to get my career started, amongst other things. It's just bad. It's just gross. It's manipulative. It's exploitative. And do I like the idea of having the AI? Do I like the idea of AI? Yes. In specific scenarios. Is art one of them? No. Again, I will unabashedly say the current background for the cafe is AI art. Do I want to get it eventually replaced? Yes, by an actual artist, when I have the funds. But I will never say that AI art should replace artists. Like, hands down, it's not... It's not good. And the fact is, now you have to have, like, programs like Glaze and Nightshade, and people who are pro AI art, are pro, like, adding to AI art banks, are finding ways to quote-unquote deglaze art to stop it from poisoning AI art pools. Like, it's... I'll be honest, I really do hate AI. I hate what AI has become instead of the direction it should have gone, if that makes sense.
Oh, totally. It should have been... They're like, oh, it's a tool to help. It's like, if it was actually a tool to help, you wouldn't be relying completely on it.
Well, like, that's the thing, right? I don't have a whole lot of I feel I don't have a whole lot of artistic skill, but my model work's been slowly getting better, so maybe I do have some, right?
Well, it's just, like, that's the thing. You've been taking the time, you've been doing the work, you've been putting in the effort.
Yes, you definitely have secured tomorrow's stream on Alpaca. You and Anubis have both secured tomorrow's stream on Alpaca. But yeah, no, I've spent the time. Do I think there's some... Like, Photoshop. Photoshop has a phenomenal AI tool now, if you've actually not looked at it. I've actually not investigated it. They have a tool where you can say, like, remove person, right? And the AI will read the context clues of where the picture was taken, what's supposed to be behind it, etc., and fill it in as if from a similar or close to similar angle from their stock photo library and any other publicly available photos. And again, nothing privately owned, only public available photos, and fill in according to what your picture looks like. So if you have, like, people in the way when you want to take a really nice artistic shot, it helps you remove people. It's so fucking good. It's good use of it as a tool to assist, not to replace. Photoshop has done it right. Now, they have been a little scummy about it because they didn't tell any of the people when they renewed their contracts for stock photos about the possible use of AI, but you know.
They also had to walk back a lot of stuff because one of the things that they did was they included in their original updated terms that any art that was created with their program would be used.
Yeah, they had to walk it back. Be like, wait, hold up. Wait a second, right? So, the thing is, one of the arguments I've been... just, sorry for this tangent, everybody. But one of the arguments I've been hearing consistently, right, has been AI art democratizes art. And I want to make my stance personally very clear on it. Art's already democratized, you daft idiots. You just need to put time and effort into it. It takes work. An artist doesn't get better at art unless they do art. There's a tactic called redlining. There are professionals you can go, hey, look, can you help me refine this a little bit? Or point out some of my flaws, and they will help you. One of the artists that I know personally, I've run a Pokemon tournament with her over on the Chaldea Guru server, Emma. She does art all the time. She is constantly doing art. And between when I first met her and what she's doing now, her art has vastly improved. But that's because she spends hours drawing. Like, you can't... You cannot replace a human touch on art, because what ends up happening is you get machine printed nonsense. And eventually there won't be human artists if we continue to support AI development that isn't ethical. Most AI development systems use a bank known as Lion 5. Lion 5 scraped the internet of every possible photo in specific genres as possible to train their AI development. You have to, if you want to use AI development in any way, shape, or form, right? Look for anything that avoids Lion 5. The only way to get rid of Lion 5 or to ethically retrain Lion 5 is to completely delete Lion 5. There's just... I know a lot about it because I've been researching it myself, just because I want to know where AI is going. I love the concept of AI. I love the concept of AI. But I don't want AI to be replacing artists. I want AI to become Aura from... I want Aura from The World in .hack. I want Cortanas, like on a la Halo. I want the AI that come in and make you question if they're human, right? I want the AI that are so smart and so good at what they do that they may as well be digital reconstructions of people. Ways to help us keep people around after their deaths. Or be ways to keep words of wisdom around that need to be protected. I do not want AI replacing humans in any development field. I want AI to be used in conjunction with it. And as a result, what's happening with AI in the art world right now is fucking disgusting. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Anubis, in a sense, Nier Automata is kind of what I would like AI to become, right? Not that that replaced us as humans, right? But the fact that Nier recognizes that humanity can be recognized in AI. I mean, all of the robots, the androids, everybody, all of them are human. They learned from us. They have tried to replicate us. We gave them what we could, and they evolved over time. But without us humans around, there's nothing to guide it. I mean, they even made religions, they made groups, they made their own personalities. I want AI to be able to be Actually, Nell will appreciate this. I want AI to become the castes. I
Oh,
want
boy.
the AI to become the casts from Phantasy Star. I don't want AI to become just nonsense. I want the AI to become the casts of Phantasy Star.
If you know what the casts actually are, you don't want that.
You want a 7-foot tall robot girlfriend? I mean, look at Phantasy Star Online too.
Okay, real talk. Do you know how the casts are made?
I'm fairly aware of the cast, but you understand also why I'm saying I'd rather them have.
It doesn't sound like you know what the casts actually are.
So the problem about the cast is that they are androids, right? They're androids, and they're cut off from the ability to use magic, which, you know, fine and dandy. But the thing is, they were originally a slave race, but with the emergence of self-awareness.
No,
Hold on.
That's not what. Not what casts
I'm about to
are.
say, depending on which one are we going off of?
You said Phantasy Star Online 2. That's not how the casts are in Phantasy Star Online 2.
All right, because here's the thing: Phantasy Star Universe, which does lead into Online 2. The Universe and Portable lines specifically reference them as casts were originally created as just androids to serve humans, but self-awareness and the singularity and all that gave them to a long-heated struggle over human and caste rights and recognizing them as a sentient species. Right? So, they also, in Portable 2, they also recognize that they also evolved from a species called the Synths, which no longer exist. Right?
Okay. If you're going by universe, yes.
There's more to them, I know. But the fact
If you go by universe, yes. But if you go by 2, casts are people's brains who have been ripped out of their body and placed in a metallic shell because their body cannot handle photons without exploding.
Right, like the insane girl from Online 2 in the beginning of the game, where she talks about how she used to be human once, but she doesn't remember it very well.
She is the first cast.
Yeah.
That's why she's unstable, because she is improperly built. She's the very first subject, and she also has 3 personalities.
Mm-hmm.
One of which is an entire separate person from an alternate universe.
Right. It's just okay, but what I'm using them as the analogy here is that they are effectively a sentient species that have the same capacity for thought like humans, and all the human subsects. At least in that universe, but the idea is
if
that
we're going original Phantasy Star Online and original Phantasy Star, yes, I agree 100%. Phantasy Star Online 2, no, I hard disagree. I don't want anybody to suffer that fate.
Oh no, because that's almost the same fate as literally Ghost from the Shell at that point. I mean, with Matoga.
Anyways, that's a long enough side tangent. Continue.
That's enough tangent, yeah. I'm sorry. It was a good card, Anubis. I'm gonna say good card for the discussion.
Don't make me throw a mini Mars bar at you.
He is a quiet man, reserved, you might say, and occasionally somewhat poor with his choice of words. His reticent nature, however, does not prevent him from carrying out his duties as chief overseer. I hope that answers your question. Was there anything else? How long has Meteon been here? I can't rightly say. As the chief personal creation, Meteon has not been subjected to observation and study like other concepts.
So one day she was simply there, and what do you make of her abilities?
I understand she is a highly unusual familiar, able to read emotions and communicate directly with one's mind. Exactly how she was created with that talent, however, is a mystery to me. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Anubis. My apologies, I wish I could explain her nature more in depth, but I've not had the occasion to discuss it with Chief Hermes. See, the second question's loaded as fuck. Do you wish you knew him better? The chief may not be the most gregarious individual, but he engages with us as necessary for everyone to perform their duties. I wouldn't want to intrude upon his privacy for the sake of curiosity. Though, if you wish to learn more about Medion, you could try to speaking with Timolos, another expert in the creation of flying concepts. He should be conducting his observation on the banks of the stream, somewhere to the east. Oh, and, unless you take a particular joy in rambling discourse, I suggest you keep your questions concise. I mean, I love rambling discourse.
Gee, I wouldn't know. We shall keep that in mind. Thank you for your patience and your insight.
Think nothing of it. If there's aught else you need during your stay, please do not hesitate to ask.
Come, Henri. I think we've taken enough of Isamine's time.
Rambling discourse, my favorite. It's just my favorite after emotional scarring damage.
My investigation is off to a fine start, wouldn't you agree? From here, I propose we split up. I shall continue making inquiries with the resident observers. If you could track down the colleague Yasmin mentioned. While I did feel compelled to inject once or twice during the previous conversation, you seem more than capable of drawing forth the answers you seek. All I ask is that you wash your footing around the stream. We can meet back here once you finish speaking with this Timolos.
Horse. Man, why would I have to be worried about footing down the stream? Ah! There's Erato. Oh, Timolos is across the water. Sploosh. Hey, Timolos. Yes, yes, I'm Timolos. Keep your voice down. We'll startle the birds. Questions. Answers. So, what is it you wish to speak about? Is it true you're an expert on flying creations? A fellow enthusiast, are you? Well, settle in and we can discuss finer points of this fascinating craft. Did I already fail? The deep and abiding love of avian artistry can be traced back to when I was but a young boy, stricken with the transcendent beauty of a glorious golden-feathered creature my father had designed. It was then and there that I vowed one day to surpass that masterpiece. I failed already.
Blah 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 blah. 6 hours later, blah 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 blah, and therefore I did this.
And thus I did the screw and observer's role here in Alpus, and last I realized my childhood ambition. Here are the dreams I have once are everyday reality, which I find from the. Oh my God! Shut up.
And that wasn't abridged recounting.
You were hoping for my opinions on G. Starving's creations. Why didn't you say so? Well, fuck you too! God damn it, I already hate Timolos. I thought I was bad sometimes. Jesus fuck.
She warned you.
I know she
warned
did.
You, man.
I did not think it was this bad. Those beings which soar through the clouds, majestic and graceful, are ever favored of the creators. Even now, with so many varieties in existence, the flood of newly imagined concepts continues unabated. What sets the chief's creations apart, however, is how they benefit from his boundless knowledge of the celestial realm. Birds that climb so high they disappear from view, others which traverse the boundless sky in moments, and all without riding the currents. I know none save he who can conceive of such marvels. Even we, who prize elegance of form over all else, are dumbfounded by his genius. Meteon 2 is a marvel, then? My opinion on that matter would be superficial at best. Despite my admiration for Meteon as a concept, I've never delved too deeply into the inner workings of her nature. I know that she has a gift for communicating via emotions, but otherwise her abilities are a mystery to me. If Chief Hermes would choose to submit Meteon's concept to the Bureau of the Architect, then will the design be registered for public scrutiny? Analyzing a colleague's creation before that step is frowned upon, to say the least. Of course, if he came to me, a fellow artisan, looking for advice, that would be an entirely different story. The second one's a problem. Could you tell me more about Dynamis and Entelekes? Oh god, did I choose the wrong one? Those terms do sound faintly familiar. Was there not a flower made here in Elpis which exhibited properties of one or the other? It must have been centuries since I let anyone speak of such things. Has there been a resurgence in interest? Then why bring up the subject? I'm flattered you sought my insight, but I can't afford to neglect my duties for the sake of idle chatter. I fucked it up, didn't I? No?
No, you've been concise.
Okay. Outside of the first one.
Don't worry. I'm sure time only traveled like 17 hours while he was talking.
Yep, 17 hours later. Just cut back to Vanad, just like drained. Like, Vanad, I'm back. Do you have some tea? Maybe something to munch on?
Ah, good timing. I finished my own investigation not too long ago.
I took 17 hours
by
for
not
you
too long
too.
ago. Not too long ago. I mean, I talked to literally everybody in Elpis. Where the hell were you?
I was talking to Timolos.
Well, I suppose. Have you any new findings to share then?
I have a life story to tell you.
I don't particularly care.
So he doesn't understand Meteon's bullshit.
I see. Even an expert in the field has little understanding of Meteon's capabilities, little awareness of Dynamis. My questions resulted in much the same answers. Hermes' colleagues use Meteon as his personal project, and can provide no details beyond those which you've just told me. Which leads me to believe that the only person with any significant knowledge of Dynamis is Hermes himself. Yes, we've made some progress here, but more information is needed if we are to reach any definitive conclusions.
Timolos was the wrong person to talk to then. Fuck.
Wait, come back! I have to tell you about that one time in band camp.
Timolos! No! I'm on a strict time schedule. You've already ballsed up. Hey, Tiger.
At present, the strongest link we have to the Foundations is the power of Dynamis, and the Entelekes which can control it.
Tiger, if you want to join chat, the voice chat, you are completely welcome to.
Yet, most scholars are only vaguely aware of these terms, let alone study them in any depth, except for Hermes, it seems. Thus, I'm inclined to stay our current course, and learn all we can about the Chief Overseer and his familiar. On that subject, we have what else of note you can tell me about Meteon, aside from the unorthodox method of communication?
She has wings on her head. She has sisters. They're traveling the stars and gonna kill us all from the stars by casting meteor on us.
I really wish you'd mentioned that earlier.
Thank you.
In any event, would you care to elaborate?
Oh wow, thank you, Tiger. 4 months since I've overall been enjoying the contest you've been glad you've been small part, especially Final Fantasy. Seriously, thank you, Tiger. But yeah, no, I try. I really do try to make things entertaining, even when we're emotionally causing ourselves to be in tears. So she has sisters. Oh wow, we even got raiders. Hello, raiders. Hello, Lord Garlic Butter. Hello, raiders. My name is Sagril. I'm here with Nell Celestine. We're at Walking the End right now. We are dying inside after talking to Timolos for 17 hours, technically. Oh, hey, Cherry. Hey, Violet. Wow, that was a delayed alert from Sound Alerts.
Welcome.
So yeah, we're doing Endwalker stuff because Nell told me there is a dungeon with a fairy in it, and I need to go get the fairy. So I need to finish the Endwalker.
Yeah, you need to get on that shit.
Yeah, it's almost like I said I was going to do this in one stream somehow way back in May, and realized the error of my ways.
No idea.
Why is this move?
Because I had to write down the fact that Alpaca bought 10, and Tiger just renewed his sub.
And you had a garlic also did.
Yep.
Garlic, I told him that to get his ass motivated so he'll actually finish the expansion.
Well, that was Raina getting mad at the dog. Imagine being able to say no to Nell. I know, right? It's almost like I'm married or something.
You're married to Raina. Thank you very much.
Like I said, I am married. I said I'm married. Being able to say no to you is a special reward about that. Imagine me not being married to Raina somehow. Like,
that sounds horrible.
exactly, right? That would be.
The mystery at hand remains unsolved. I feel you've touched on a vital clue. One we should keep in mind as we continue.
Raina's just like brown noser. Yes, love. Oh god, it's another tweet. Fuck. Okay, let me get the Twitter stuff open. Okay, get the display capture. Bring it over. Yeah, I haven't refreshed my page, so it still shows, oh no, he's hot. What are we putting this time?
Oops, I crashed.
Wait. Discord crashed or the game crashed?
No, my game crashed.
Oh shit, I'm so sorry to hear that.
I'll be back in a minute.
I don't know. Or, 6, because roll is full. So what are we putting on... Since we're going to have to wait for you and Tiger anyways, what are we putting on Twitter chat? Just remember, guys, it's every 10 subs or 20 stream loot packs and in combinations, we are going to be putting up a tweet, which is why you've seen some absolutely silly things coming out of our Twitter recently.
You mean your exes?
No. If I post a video to Twitter, what is it? It's a Twitter video, right?
Video.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I will never call it X.
Look. Elon just wants everything to be his ex.
I know, right?
Girl, good.
He wants to become X with the Earth.
X with
He just wants everything to be his ex.
But all of his exes live in Texas. Wait a second. SpaceX is in Texas. Okay.
So, question.
Answer.
Wouldn't you be actually just living in Seta? Or is that Seta's nobody?
You know, I don't know. I don't know that answer. I wish I did.
Because a nobody is just a name that's rearranged with the letter X thrown in.
Well, good night, everybody. I'm gonna end stream here. God damn it! No. Oh fuck. All right. Hold up. No, we're not actually going to bed. We're gonna keep going. Oh god.
You're welcome.
Okay. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Got the tweet out. Yep. I'm gonna add on to it. I'm like, I almost ended stream over this. There, added. Oh, you also bought Summoner? You bought Summoner? Or you brought Summoner, probably. I did not mean to click through the event, but I was trying to invite to party for Tiger.
Da 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 Taco Bell. Da 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 da. You're now in hell.
Yep. Oh fuck. All right, I'll have to go see the next wizard. The next wizard who's living in the base of this weird ass tower. Okay, I can't climb the hill that way. Yeah, I know you can fly. I gotta go the long way. Bunk. Hello there, Vina.
This tower and the one further along are both part of the Crematorium Crystalline, a facility where they archive all Elspeth's observational and testing records. Despite how they appear from the outside, the interior is actually a vast area of magical and interconnected spaces, which, while fascinating, is not the reason we're here, is it?
So you're saying you made a TARDIS?
Indeed, it's larger on the inside.
Well,
I shall cut my archival lessons short and see that those two archivists have to share.
We're not gonna find any Cybermen, are there?
Well, if you could find someone to speak with over at the other tower, I shall join you there anon.
Tiger? I want to let you know something. Because of the outfit you're currently wearing, I thought your gazer was like a nun gazer compared to the pumpkin gazer. Because I saw Nell with her pumpkin gazer earlier, and then I saw that, and I'm like, nun gazer?
Chala, chala, da 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 da.
Hey, Dragon King.
You have questions for me? Certainly. Just a moment while I conclude my current deployment.
First person mode again. Or not. Ah, crap, I'm needed. What do you mean you're needed, Tiger?
He had to leave.
Ah, okay. Indeed. So if you could provide a comprehensive log of those behaviors, we should then have sufficient data for our official records. That's fine, Tiger. Now, what is it you wish to speak with me about? Oh, apparently this is one of Dragon King's favorite Endwalker dungeons, so he's going to be coming in and joining us.
We're not quite there yet.
The Chief Overseer's personal research project. And by that, I assume you mean Meteon. Such undocumented studies are difficult to track. After all, hardly a day goes by without seeing a researcher trailed by one creation or another. I'm afraid I cannot tell you exactly when Meteon appeared. Only now that she spends much of her time at Chief Hermione's side. Granted, it's 4 AM as well, so again, let's see if I can say it more. Tiger, I understand. Although, I do recall an interesting tale my dearest Galeen shared with me. Galeen is my partner, and a fellow researcher here in Elpis. She was returning late one night when she caught sight of Chief Hermione sending Meteon heavensward, a host of them. For several days, she would speak of that scene with wonder, describing it as one of the most beautiful spectacles she had ever witnessed. And now we are going to die. Sounds like a story I should like to hear. Oh wait, no, that was Vana. Whoops.
Sounds like a story should like to hear. I would like to know more. Push button.
Mistress Vana, I thought you had already returned to the surface. Permit me to thank you again for your invaluable contribution to our concept placement proposal.
Pray do not mention it. As you say, my original plan was to leave after that task, but I have since become engrossed with Chief Hermione's research. Would you favor me with retelling of this site, which delighted your Galeen?
Of course. Or you could hear it from her lips directly if you prefer. At present, she should be observing a subject in Metabasos Thalessi. I was almost tempted, thinking he was going to turn to look at somebody who's like riding on a mountain going, "Hey yo, bitch, get down here!" God, I thought that was about to happen. Oh. I'm sorry. I've been drinking ginger beer. I'm giggly. She does enjoy her time there, watching the sea creatures hunt and play, gazing upon the salty waters of the world's oceans, created in such sublime detail. I must imagine... hold on, is there a way to go backwards?
Nope.
Fuck, damn it! Did it again!
Indeed they do. I don't know what they do, but indeed they do.
Yep, totally. Yep, totally. Just completely missed entire fucking text box. 'Tis a rest well deserved and long overdue, I should think. How greatly have we prospered since the wisdom you accumulated during your travels as Azim. And what would Elpis be without your earlier academic work? The theories you developed served as the basis for many techniques still in use today. Man is a creature of contemplation, but none embody that nature with as much enduring passion as you. I dare say there is not a soul alive more worthy of a return. I shall rejoice the day you depart on your final journey. I'm sorry. Are you trying to flirt with Vana?
I will be honored. We shall take this opportunity to meet with Galeen in person.
Yeah, let's go. Then allow me to reconfigure the door to the archives here. Just trying to fix my microphone just a smidge real quick. It will take you up to the Skyway and spare you the need to avoid hostile concepts on the ground.
That would be most helpful, thank you.
I'm gonna use the Force to open the door! I've opened the path to the Skyway. Once you pass through the door, simply walk straight across to the next tower and ask for admittance to the upper tier. Upon arriving at the upper tier, walk straight across the skyway and you will find yourself at the entrance to Metabasis Thalessi. Galeen will be eager to share a tale with you, I am sure. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. That just felt like it was just like casual flirting at Vina. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Vina's kind of hot. But, you know?
Don't forget to take the time to look over the sides.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just getting like to the middle of it. Because, I'm used to getting to the middle of bridges and then being ambushed by boss battles, notably Minotaur demons, because of Dark Souls. I will say, this like kind of misty scene reminds me of actually like maybe not a lot of people recognize the game, but Myst with a Y.
Uh-huh.
Like, I kind of get old Myst
Fantastic
vibes.
puzzle game.
Hello, Han Suzuki. Thank you for following. Yeah, no, it kind of reminds me of Myst. It kind of reminds me of it reminds me of a lot of those older adventure games. Skies of Arcadia, too, in those later levels. You know? But then you kind of turn around over here, and you have a lot more of that classic fantasy, like, early fantasy vibe over here. But, I mean, that's kind of the point about this, isn't it? Right? It's kind of that the lost era of, like, ancients and everything. I'm just gonna get over here a little bit closer to the edge and hopefully not walk off to my death. But it has a lot of that early, like, lost era fantasy vibes versus what we see in just like the typical ruins, like over in what is it, Kurthus? And Azus Law. It feels very classically fantasy rather than like the sci-fi, lost technology, hyper-advanced civilization kind of way, you know? Because like Azus Law feels like just the typical like high fantasy, lost tech kind of thing, versus this feeling more like ancient fantasy. I think I can't really explain it better than that. Approachable archivist.
Yo, Mistress Vana, just passing through. And like, totally allow me to prepare you a path. If you need further assistance, there's like always an observer or two up on the upper skyway.
Oh, Garlic, as I get back, you put cringe, really?
Have like a totally good, bodacious time up there, Vana.
Be excellent to one another, dude.
Yeah. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to hop back in my phone booth.
A phone booth? What's a phone booth?
I don't know, but wild stallions!
Wild stallions! God, those were some good movies. I'll be honest.
I need to see the new one.
I haven't seen the new one either yet. I just entered and heard Surfer Now. This is the thing I never thought I'd hear. But yeah, no, like, Elpis is just gorgeous. And it makes me sad that 18 subs to the next goal. Oh god. Hold up, what's the next goal? Because I know I have it here somewhere. Bink. Audience choice of story for Raina to read. Yeah, we're getting close. Unhurried observer. Mistress Venan, I was told not to expect. We would have prepared an official welcome. I'm gonna... I should... let me hide my arms real quick. I'm gonna be super edgy.
Please, there's no need for fanfare. I only wish to speak with Galeen. If that might be arranged.
Yes, Galeen. Of course. I'll inform her immediately. But she might be engaged in a testing phase. You could be in something of a wait. Should I let her know your business is urgent?
That won't be necessary. This lovely view will keep us occupied until she's ready to receive us.
Yeah, I saw you coming in, flying in on a maxolotl. We're caught up in cutscenes a little bit right now, Dragon King, but we'll add you to the party as soon as we can. Voiced? Not voiced? Voiced.
A delightful breeze and a breathtaking view. What is it like in the future? Is the world still a beautiful place?
Some parts, yes. Others, not so much.
Dark, hidden places, rife with danger. Those have an altogether different, but no less powerful sort of appeal. While we wait, will you not tell me about your adventures? Well, not the portentous events which led you here, but the simple delights all your own. By learning about the future world, I may gain insight into future me's plans. But more than that, I have an interest simply as a fellow traveler. Short of going somewhere oneself, there's naught more stirring than hearing another's account.
Now Dragon King says you get to pick tank or his tank or healer class. Scholar is excluded.
Oh. I say Sage is always good.
Sage seems like it'd be a lot of fun.
Incredible. Would that I could have been there to see it. Yours is a harsh and unforgiving world. Yet in spite of this, your brethren hold fast to their virtue.
I mean, yeah.
To know that the light of mankind's potential still shines, even in that faraway place, it gives me heart. Thank you for regaling me with your tales. I will treasure every word.
And then we close the time loop by giving her insight to the future that we were never supposed to give her, and she takes it with her as she becomes Heidelin.
Among other things, I sought to understand the workings of the world. What exactly is ether? How formed the laws of nature? When sprung mankind? Riddles and mysteries beyond counting. Over the years, I have managed to find answers to some few of them. Yet rather than attain a sense of mastery, the more I understood, the more I came to hold the world and its miracles in awe. We too are miracles, each each and every one of us. Born of the warm breath of life that traverses the heavens, swirling through eternity. When I fully grasped the improbability of our existence, nothing felt impossible anymore. If it could be imagined, it could be
I really like how our eyes are done.
A passion swelled within me. An epiphany dispelling all preconceptions of what was natural and true.
I wouldn't know why you're having connection issues on Jenga and Lumi's stream, by the way, Helios.
Yet intimate. Fate, perhaps, holding us in its tender embrace. As reassuring as it was intimidating. How keenly aware I became of creation's fragility. Built as it is upon precarious happenstance. I was overcome with an irrepressible urge to know the world more intimately, to hear its voice, feel its breath.
Become one with the etheric ocean. Wait.
I ventured forth on a journey that very day, so very long ago now. Freed from presumption and prejudice, I saw the world through a newborn's eyes. Everything fresh and new. And so beautiful. Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. My purpose, my love. And so long as they need help, I cannot return to the star. Perhaps my future self is still waiting for it. A moment she can let go and walk unto the end. Safe in the knowledge that man will find his own way.
That's kind of heartbreaking, actually.
You, who are our future, tell me this, and tell me true. Has your journey been good? Has it been worthwhile?
That's loaded. I mean, the journey has been worthwhile.
Pray forgive my lateness.
Wow, what a fucking interrupt.
My observation subject was rather irritable, and it took a while to settle it down.
No need to apologize. Your work takes precedence. Besides, we had a pleasant conversation in the meantime.
That was.
You're too kind.
I'm gonna pause the cutscene here for a sec.
Questions.
Holy fuck, Vina. That was heavy. Like.
Yep.
Like, it doesn't read heavy. It really doesn't read like a heavy conversation. It talks about somebody really enjoying life to the fullest at that point. And then you take it. And then you take that step deeper into the conversation and you realize she's immortal. She's an immortal walking amongst everything that is mortal. Watching it live, watching it be born, watching it die. And then she just goes, what about your journey? Was your journey worthwhile? Almost as asking for validation of hers. And it's like... It's really hard to answer because she talks about herself, both herself now and the future version that we know as Heidelin, saying we can't just let go. We need to know that you guys are going to be fine. And then asks you, can you walk on your own without me? Is effectively how the question gets phrased. And I'm sitting here going, I'm just sitting here like, quietly just sitting like in a mild like state of shock at this point of how she asks it. You know?
Uh-huh.
She can stay out there for a little bit. You don't gotta worry about it. She's just gonna be moody about it. Sorry. Like... But then the timing of Galene's walking into here, that's just... Continuing.
Indeed. I've an interest in one of Harry's creations. Meteor. You witnessed a host of them take flight, yes?
Oh, that! Yes, yes, I did. It was in the dark of the morn.
Yes.
I'd left the Thalassai after nocturnal observation.
Yes, no.
As I walked along, I spied a bright light climbing high into the southeastern skies. Then, in an instant, it was gone. Like a shooting star, only rising rather than falling. But then another shot up. Then another, and another. Intrigued, I made my way to the edge to investigate. And who should I spy on an isle to the south but Hermes and Meteor, the Metea, rather. There were lots of them, and I realized they must be the shooting stars that I'd seen.
A dazzling spectacle indeed. Have you spoken with Hermes about this?
Oh, yes. The sight left such an impression on me that I approached him about his mystery project the very next day. Alas, he said that he couldn't reveal anything just yet, that he needed to conduct further tests. It shouldn't be long now, though. He often returns to that isle, and I have a feeling he's nearing a breakthrough.
Splendid. We are likewise eager for the details. Well, that is all we wish to ask. Thank you for taking the time to indulge our curiosity.
You're very welcome. It's always a pleasure to speak with other inquisitive souls. Oh, and will you be descending now? If so, I shall link the doors for you.
Please.
I have a really bad suspicion. I have a really, really bad suspicion.
Alright, hold up, don't move.
No. No, I'm not moving.
Yeah, we'll come back here in 2 seconds, get in.
Okay. Should I not talk to her yet then?
No, just get in.
Alright, give me a sec. Yeah, hold on, let me invite Dragon... I'll invite Dragon King while we're on the move. Whoop. Invite. There we go.
This is the other side of that building, because you couldn't go through the doors.
Right.
Should be a lookout point here.
Actually, there is not.
Ah, so you don't have it unlocked for this area then.
Probably not.
Alright.
But
I just figured I'd get you.
It is
into
a good. It is a good angle to actually get to see the top of the building over there too. You know.
Uh-huh.
Hopping back in. Okay.
So another piece of the puzzle falls into place. From what we've learned thus far, I think we can safely conclude that Hermes hasn't been revealing the details of his research to others. Which suggests that either someone will appropriate his discovery and make use of them, or that Hermes himself will have a hand in causing the final days.
Actually, okay, before we I let her go forward. That kind of just bleeds into the theory I just had right now. My theories, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think Meteon is involved in the problem here. Because Meteon comes from meteor, which comes from meteos in Latin, which means to destroy from, it's like destroy from the stars, something along those lines, right? And then we just had the allegation, like the allegory of shooting stars rising up into the night, having multiple of them, right? Well, here's my problem. If there were one of them here, and the rest of them are in space, and we're about to run into space to get away from, let's say one of them is the reason why Aetheris is falling, right? What stops the rest of them from just destroying us while we're out in the stars? If my theory holds water, that one of them is the cause, right? Make sense? So, anyways, continuing.
Since we have excuse me. Since we have no reason yet to suspect the former, we should consider the latter more likely possibility. Proceeding under that assumption, our next step should be to divine why, or even if, he might desire such a terrible fate for our star. I'd like to visit the site which Hermes set forth to Meteor. If we are fortunate, we might find some hint of what drives his research there. This research phase. Glean said she spotted them from the southeast, rising from an isle she could see from the edge. If we stand at the same vantage point, it should not prove too difficult to locate the isle in question. Let's take a look, shall we?
Hopping in.
On our way to
Based on the
Taco
map,
Bell.
it's right where that little arch is between the two door, like south of the two door icons on the map. It's so, you know, that's not an amount I thought I would see, but just seeing someone circle, like spin around on like what looked like a jet head or a stone head of some sort. Hey, look, a vantage point. I'm betting it's that island over there. The one with the single cherry tree on it. Yes, love.
This needs to go in your keyring.
The keyring that's hanging up at the moment.
It is the only key to this lock.
Got it.
She's going to come out the back gate.
Yeah, if we're conducting some mystery research, it would be probably there. Ah, what about that one?
You alright?
Yeah.
Have you any means to fly? Cause 'tis quite a distance away.
I can't fly here yet. Keyword yet.
Inconvenient but highly insurmountable problem. to me, Argos.
Moondoggo?
My friend, would you mind creating a double and carrying Henri over to that island? You remember what the Watcher said?
Not off the top of my head, it's been a while.
The Watcher said that the Moondoggo, Argos, does not take to people very well.
Right.
But instantly was friendly to you.
Timey-wimey shenanigans.
Stubborn creature, there's no place on this great star we've not been together, traveled, and still he remains obstinate to the presence of strangers. Argos has rather exacting standards, I'm afraid.
He chose to ferry me one time long ago. I understand that.
What, you've written before? Ah, your before, meaning my after. Not at all confusing, that.
Yep, nope, totally. Yeah, power hour's running quite a bit. Hold up. We've had a powerful hour so powerful that it's lasted almost 2 hours. Let me fix that. Just a minute. It's an easy fix. Let's see. And save. Okay, it's been fixed. We should be good to go now. Okay.
I still see Power Hour on your stream.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I disabled it on the, Okay, there we go.
Interesting. 'Tis certainly not unthinkable. But speaking of the here and now, a quick solution is for us to face off in a sparring match.
I gotta punch Heidelin in the face?
Demonstrated that you are capable of holding your own against me in battle, and you should convince Argos that you are worthy of his back.
Okay, so draw my sword and stab you in the face. Got it.
Besides, I might even teach you a thing or two in the bargain. You seem doubtful, but a useful lesson or not, it will certainly be a moment to remember, a memory of the distant past to cherish.
I threw hands with Heidelin. I just imagine the Grahatuya going...
What say you, Raveler out of time?
I'm just imagining Grahatuya going, you threw hands with Heidelin. Hold up. You threw hands with Heidelin? Freaking Minfilia materializing out of... How did you throw hands with Heidelin? I've been here the whole time. Hey, Anna. Choose your battlefield.
I admire your confidence. Clear your mind and prepare your weapons. I will await you at the clearing over yonder.
Okay, I'll clear my mind, cast Barbarian Rage.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello there.
I have been in here for a bit.
I'm in streamer mode, Dragon King. I don't hear the alerts when people hop in. Hold on.
No, that's fine. I've been muted the entire time I've been in here.
Okay, so give me a sec. Drag and drop. Okay, so the way Fugitech works now, apparently you just drag and drop now and it works. Or it should work. Yep, there it goes. Interesting. Does it help at all for sorting things? Nah. But it's good for quickly replacing. Okay.
I'm getting a chair so I can watch.
Yeah, no. Go get your chair.
There we go. I'm sitting in my chair.
Just watch me get clapped into machinist gear.
Wait, can you actually watch this?
No. I do have the... Yeah, he is showing the stream. And...
Yeah, I'm sharing my
although
screen.
it is a little choppy.
It's a little choppy, but that's blame Final Fantasy for that one, not me.
You lower the quality on Discord?
Maybe. Give me a sec.
Set it to like 1080p.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe even 720.
Yeah, let me see if I can do that real quick.
Let's see if I can find it. There's no.
Let's see, if I set it down to like 720. That better?
Better.
No?
Yeah, it's a little better.
Not 100%, but it's much better. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Time to punch
You're gonna
Heidelin
need to
in the
drop
face.
party.
Huh?
You're gonna need to drop party for this.
Okay, give me a sec.
Or make now lead.
Promote.
Hang on.
And leave.
There we go. I gave no crit shield.
There go.
Even though we really don't need it right now.
Have fun sparring. Exactly, right?
Let neither side hold back.
Ow!
Everybody, check out her weapons.
Oh yeah, no, I can see her weapons. Her weapons are cool as fuck.
My blades.
Yeah, she's got a sword and shield.
Mm-hmm. She's playing paladin. Oh god. Ow. Hey, look, I'm collecting stickers.
Hey, look, I'm gonna go poke something with a ninja.
True blink. Oh, gee. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? This is sparring?
Yeah.
I thought I dodged it. Thanks. Nope. Oh, things are coming inside. Jeez. Lady, you are insane. No wonder you...
My blade sings.
Hey, look, I dodged it this time.
Good job.
Impressive. I shall have to try something different.
Okay. Oh, she changed to chakrams.
Yep, she changes job classes mid-fight.
Oh my... Oh, I'm... Sequential AoEs. Fun. That's it, yeah, no, she's totally sword and shield me. Oh, god damn it, lady. You are fucking kidding me. Oh my god.
I see you won't be easily overcome.
Magos's mantle? She just became a black mage, didn't she? Because that looks like black mage right there.
see, what's element is she casting at you?
Arrow, stone right now.
That would be a healer. That would be a white mage.
See, I haven't played White Mage, so I wouldn't know.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, of course. It's a tracking AoE, ain't it? And we can play this ranged battle. I do not like that. Ow. Ow. That... I didn't realize the outside was a damage zone. I thought it was just a barrier. Thanks, game. I appreciate that. Oh my god. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Just barely get out of the range on these. And I can't. Hero's Mantle. Oh god, she's going back to Paladin, isn't she? Yep.
Congratulations, you've seen her 3 job classes.
I mean, she has a good spread, not gonna lie, right? Why? Nope, we're not doing this. Oh my god. Nope. I'm not gonna stay right there. Yeah, sure. I would love to learn. I would love to learn some of these abilities from you, but I'm never going to get them.
Very well. Let us move to the final
Oh, fucking shit, Lord. Okay, I prevented them. Not those ones. Where's the other one? Oh my god. What the fuck? Why am I slow casting? Oh, this is about to be bad. Well, I'm dead. I don't think I can stop this, can I? I don't know how to stop this. Is this just a game over?
break your chains, shed your burdens, and show me your strength of will.
So I just lose? That I don't know how I'm supposed to beat that. At least not as a red mage. I don't think I can beat that. I don't think I can do it as a red mage. That's the problem. I don't cast fast enough, and none of my attacks are reliable enough to deal with the damage to them.
You can do it.
Drop it down to very easy. Fuck you.
But yeah, what do you think of her limit break, Val?
Oh, dude, don't get me wrong. It was cool, but really?
Let neither side hold back.
Right? Like, that was just...
My blade sings.
Like, her fight's interesting. I'm gonna say that. Marshmallow, no! Sorry, Marshmallow's misbehaving, and it's just like... I can hear it, but I can't really stop at the moment.
My blade sings.
Let me zoom up to you real quick. Because I'm not going to be able to dodge it otherwise.
Impressive. I shall have to try something different.
Okay, so now she's on her dancer.
No quarter.
Okay, so sequential AoEs again.
Have a taste.
I don't know how you hit me on that last one. Oh, that would be how. Because it's a very fast AoE.
I see you won't be easily overcome, but neither will I.
Is she about to skip the black mage of... No? Okay. Come on. Just let me beat you easily. I want to be able to continue after this point.
Prepare yourself.
And,
Is she about to go limit break on me? Nope. Can I not actually complete it without her going limit break on me? Nope. Yep, I actually can't beat her without her doing limit break on me. That's annoying. Okay, that stopped those ones. But it doesn't stop this one. Let's see. Stop slow casting, please. Yep, this is what I meant by I don't think I can do it as a black mage.
As long as it's not 100%, you're fine. I mean, if you have to, Jolt 2 is like a super fast spell.
35. Any other more? No? Okay. I don't like that. I really don't like how the forced limit break here is basically a solo. I can understand if like as a team fight having to do that, but as a solo class that does not have that has to deal with like casting times and shit, that is so much more annoying, you know?
Coffee, I did this in white.
Than I had dared hope. I have seen enough.
You did this as what, Dragon King?
A white mage.
What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. And I did on normal difficulty.
Yeah, I would not want to refight this.
Clearly, I underestimated.
You know?
Well, I could probably do it easier on melee now than I could on white mage.
One would think I never learn. I made the same mistake with Azam when we first sparred. Despite being less than half my age, her strength was astounding.
Don't worry about it, Tiger.
As is yours. 'Tis plain you have weathered considerable hardship. Far more even than your tales would suggest. It seems we have both learned much on our journeys.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go check on the doggo real quick. So give me half a moment.
Speaking of doggo.
No.
Oh.
Can I borrow you for a minute?
Sure.
Unsync us into Outscape version 2.
Well now, I dare say he is warmed to you.
Normal, not savage.
Alright. Let me get my headphones back in.
Yep. Into which scape?
Outscape, Outscape 2. Unsync us.
What about what escape? What?
Oh, he wants me to take him somewhere right quick while you're doing the cutscene.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Thank you. Not one I can solo, and I'm trying to do Wonder Sales. And I'm at 6 out of 7.
Hold on.
6 out of 9.
God damn it, dog.
No means.
I'm tempted to put her in the box for now. Because she was going after the drywall again.
I forget, do you need anything prep time wise?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
Marshmallow?
Because
okay.
that would be...
No, the little doggo's being a mischief maker right now because she can't get access to where she wants to be. So she's being a troublemaker at the moment. Sorry. No, the dog's being a mischief maker. That's what I was saying.
No, you're fine. I'm just trying to remember mechanics. Okay.
Nell, are you guys in the middle of combat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just read it. Argus will soon have us standing on the very spot where the Matea made their departure into the night sky. With luck, we'll learn something of Hermes' intentions. My hope is that we find no connection, no festering wish for oblivion. Then we might have Hermes and his considerable expertise working for us, rather than against us. A flower upon your return? Oh wow. Let's move to the edge before mounting, shall we? That will allow Argos to catch the currents rising up from below and give us a smooth ride over to the island. And Mount Roulette says this time we are hopping on the Black Chocobo. The Nightmare. But how are you guys doing over there? Both chat and in the call.
Too bad.
I'm alright. I have mead, so I'm happy.
That's good. Don't have work tomorrow?
Nope.
That's good to hear.
Thank you now.
You're welcome.
Doggo surfing. This is pleasant. Arco certainly seems to think so. It is a really pretty view of everything here with Elpis. Now, what was that name of the tree? Sakura, totally. No, it's something not. No. Noe Toforion. Y'all name things fucking weird as shit sometimes in the Final Fantasy universe.
Yes.
And sometimes you guys call yourself after Greek gods and shit. Brace yourself for the landing.
Yes.
Wouldn't want you tumbling off at the very last moment. It is a really pretty tree, though.
Quite a small place, lacking even the most basic equipment. The present may yield no clues, but we may yet try perusing the past. Have you done this before?
Kind of. You know, like back at Armoro.
So you cannot control the power freely. Worry not. I shall assist you.
Not like you wouldn't have been assisting me in the first place. Except for the future.
Come and stand before me. There are two ways to see the past. The first entails peering through the walls of the soul in the moment a subject is recalling a memory. The second requires no subject, and is instead a process of piecing together an event from ripples left in the ambient ether.
Okay, so basically what you're saying, Vana, is either A, everything we've been doing has just been piecing together etheric ripples, or B, we've been invading people's souls. One sounds like typical investigative magic, the other sounds like dark magic. That's just me.
As memories are etched upon the ether of the soul, so too are they etched upon the ether of the world. In this way can history be preserved.
One moment.
Hey now.
Mm-hmm.
Have you done the Blue Mage Mass Carnival thing?
Sometimes.
The most recent one.
I struggled with it. I had to get a friend to help me clear it so I could get the card. Mostly because controlling the teleports with the controller itself is difficult.
Yeah, I know. I did it basically with only level 60 spells and under. Because I wanted to never do it again. So I was going for the achievement that gave me the umbrella.
I did not get the umbrella achievement.
I purposely went after it, and it took me 20 plus minutes of the fight. Because I didn't have any level 70 spells. So, you know. Or any of the new ones that came out with 80. And now they have a way to give the umbrella a glow effect. The newest Savage criterion. You can actually get your umbrella glowing with bubbles around it. It's actually funny.
Interesting.
So I wonder why they gave Blue Mage 1 as well, considering it's not 90.
Yeah, sure. I will say, though, I heard rumors that they're adding more limited jobs.
Oh, that's confirmed. They're adding one more in Dawn Trail. They
I
confirmed
heard
that at
two.
Fanfest London.
One for sure, and the rumors of a second.
Yeah.
I'm hoping Beastmaster and Puppet Master. If Beastmaster is added, expect that to be my second main. Probably not if it's Puppet Master, but definitely if it's Beastmaster.
I'm just worried what they're gonna do to my Dragoon. That feeling when a job is too complete and they don't know what to add to it, so they're just reworking it so they can add more buttons. It's pretty much the reason they gave to why they're reworking Dragoon. It makes me sad.
Pardon.
I was trying to help the owners move the kennel into their bedroom. So, it's a fairly large kennel.
Such memories
Is everything okay over there, Nell? Dragon King?
To visit.
Yep.
Yep.
But come, let us try. Close your eyes.
Oh, look. The echo suddenly.
All units fully functional and proceeding on course towards their respective
Alright, have a
states.
good night, Tiger.
Estimated time to completion of survey is 108 cycles. End of status report. Severing connection with shared consciousness. Did you hear that, Hermes? All is well.
She's like a walking computer.
Yes. Good tidings at long last. Every step of the way, I've been reminded how little we understand creation. How the universe defies imagination.
But soon we won't need to speculate. We'll know the answers. What others live for.
Her struggling to speculate was cute.
Indeed. And we'll owe it all to you and your sisters.
I wonder what answers we will get.
Everything's barren, everything's dead. World, there is no point.
Beings that exist
I'm sorry.
out there,
I was going into Alpha and Omega for a sec.
diverse, informed culture, possessed of unique ways of thinking. Their conception of life and its purpose will be no exception. Completely and utterly unlike ours.
Isn't that like the entire basis of Star Trek?
Utterly unlike. How?
I have no idea. Yet whatever answers we receive, I will not dismiss them out of hand. No. I will think earnestly on them all. And I will share them with our people, that together we may contemplate our own existence. Perhaps then our star will become a better place. Not only for man, but for all life. Meteon, as though I gave you wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being. In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet. Learn to walk and run and so much more. And when you return, older and wiser, we will have a celebration to mark your homecoming and coming of age both.
Will there be apples? Covered in syrup?
I will get you all the
How are we
dippling you
supposed to
want.
eat them? Rather than food, perhaps a flower. Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
Oh. Oh, this just sets up for so much heartbreak. That's just setting up for so much heartbreak. Oh my god.
So, what is your opinion?
Hermes is a gentle... He really is a gentle soul. He's dealing with anguish, but...
I understand. He is a gentle soul, and well-intentioned. Yet it does not take ill intent to beget ill.
No, it does
We
not.
must consider the possibility that something may have gone awry. Perhaps it was oversight, or simply an accident.
Yeah, that's honestly a very likely possibility.
In light of this, I propose that we reveal your tale to Hermes himself. If he does not wish for the final days, as we believe, he may well join us in pursuing a solution.
Oh dear. All right, we'll trust you, Vanna, but I still think you're secretly a villain. Last time I encountered somebody with the name Vanna, you were secretly a villain. Then again, I never beat that game, unfortunately. Are you guys ready to continue? Are you guys still caught up?
Oh, no, I'm
Yeah,
good.
I'm ready.
Okay.
There are any number of places where Hermes might be in Elpis. But we could do worse than look in the Cretus Hyperborea, the largest facility as it stands in the Ithaca's northern side. Wonder, Henri, for an institution which claims to studiously research every species destined to release into the world, did you not question how they were to find room for them all with so few islands?
About to say, it sounds like
Yeah,
timey-wimey, spacey-wacy, wibbly-wobbly.
The answer lies within the Cretus itself. I touched upon the practice before back in the archives, where vast areas stitched together throughout multiple conceptual spaces. The same holds true for the interior of this facility and its magically constructed environs. 'Tis there, within those sprawling habitats, that the chief overseer and most of his office observers conduct the bulk of their work. Under the simplest route is a nexus to the North Polton Oikos.
It's not Nexus, it's the News. I think it's a
Sorry.
typo. I think it's supposed to be Nexus. I really do think it's supposed to be Nexus. I think they
No,
just...
it's Euro-News.
Yeah. It's a noose. Mm-hmm. Why are suddenly all the crystals rope-shaped, Nell? I don't know. I'm just... Some of these plants,
We should
though...
probably get him back into the party and give him lead. Also, turn off on Sing.
Well, I don't think we're quite at dungeon time, are we?
Not yet.
Oh, hey, look,
But I am
what
going
do
to
you
try to
have?
invite you in.
You have a current. I'm going to have to get to you soon. There are so many quests here, like Jesus Christ. Like, I'm just seeing the map covered in exclamation points for this quest or that quest, you know? Here's a Dragon King. Nyom.
Oh, hi, hi.
Just, hi, bye.
I'm just tabbed out.
Pathos to Ethos Electicos? Motes of light yet hang in the air, suggesting the device was but recently activated. Ethos Electicos Boreas. I may need to help. Maybe not. She's like, where'd the box go? Yep, Panda. 4 hours.
The good Nexus, or the good news, acknowledge you as my guest. You should now have the authority to use it as you wish. As for the way to Kiddus Hyperborea, we follow this path and turn left at the crossroads.
So we're gonna go from grassy terrain to,
I am waiting at the teleport up there because I'm sure that you'll be heading straight here.
Hi, Raina. Who's the cutie in the corner? That is Nell, Panda. Nell has this really awesome habit of making cool reactives based on assets of other games and then turning them into herself.
Yeah, maybe you should do that.
I'm not that good.
I know.
I mean, to be fair, I've done some for you.
I know, Nell has done some for me. I know. It's almost like I was dropped at one point.
Yeah. Like your dent right here. Marshmallow!
Here we are. The grandest research facility in Elpis. We should head inside and ask after Hermes' whereabouts.
Hermes, as at another facility, as we have just discovered. Oh, it's gonna be Emmett Selk, isn't it? Yep. Furthermore, we have confirmed that his studies into Dynamis, as well as his creation of Meteon, were entirely private pursuits. No one else we spoke with appeared to have possessed the chief's depth of knowledge on the subject, and neither did we hear of any tales of stolen research. Which means that if Hermes harbors no desire to bring down the apocalypse, then he might be recruited to help prevent one. Or so saith the illustrious Emmett Selk. I forgot you voiced Hethodeus, didn't you?
I did, but you're doing
I
fine with him.
Okay.
You just need to give him a little bit more flair and debonair.
I don't think I can do a little bit more flair. I'm too giggly tonight. I can do the sourpuss though, for sure. According to your story, the 14 divined the connection between the celestial currents and the final days, but were never able to pinpoint the root cause of the calamity. With your people's greatest minds, not to mention Hethodeus' sharp eyes, committed to the pursuit of a solution, such an outcome seems inconceivable. The only possible explanation is if the nature of the catalyst was so inexplicable that even we failed to perceive it.
I do not think that word means what you think it means.
What, inconceivable? Yes, word means exactly what I think it means in this case.
Inconceivable!
Father, prepare to die.
I am not the six-fingered man, though. I love you so much, honey.
My name is Emmett Selk. You killed my entire civilization. Prepare to die.
If you think about it, technically a Q-tip is a dick that you put in your ear when you go to clean it.
Raina, go to bed. You're tired. You're tired, Raina. Go to bed.
Raina, go to bed. You're drunk.
Jackie says, go to bed, Raina. You're drunk.
And this is coming
Except
from
the fact
someone
I'm
who's
not allowed
actually
to be drunk.
drinking.
Huh?
Except for the fact I'm not allowed to be drunk because it'll counter my meds.
Honey, it's coming from somebody who's drinking mead right now.
I want some. Mead tastes nice. I've only ever had a sip though.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like you can't taste.
Was
the
not
alcohol.
expecting the bottle noise in my ear.
That's not even a bottle. That's Waterford Crystal.
Oh wow. Okay.
What?
I was not expecting to hear Waterford Crystal in my ear.
Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. That's one of my. That's my lager glass. Actually.
That's your lager glass? I see.
I also have whiskey glasses that are just pure Waterford Crystal like this.
Wow. And what better fits that description than the invisible, intangible Dynamis? I'm gonna pass Hythlodaeus back to you now. You do
Which in
Hythlodaeus so
turn
well.
leads us to our next destination. How did Hermes, in his role as Van Daniel, not recognize the subject of his own research? You must assume that he either knew and was unable to help, or that he was otherwise prevented from identifying the cause in the first place. In this juncture, all we can do is speculate.
To be clear, the Convocation does not tolerate the acts of deception or malice. We are practiced at perceiving truth, and would have known had Van Daniel lied to us. Hermes has no conscious wish for the world to end. Of that, I am certain.
It seems there's more to the tale after all.
There's more to the tale, you say? Didn't we just do, like, what, level 85 recently?
We concluded an investigation of our own, you see.
I was gonna come to bed around midnight anyways, love. That's like in an hour and a half.
Damn it. Times here weren't changed yet.
Mm-hmm.
If you come to bed at 11, I'll give you Reese's peanut butter cups and boobs.
Oh my god. Raina has to go to bed early, so it's actually probably a good idea for me to wrap up a little bit on the early side, so...
11.
Let me get to the dungeon that Dragon King's eagerly awaiting. Do that, and then we'll wrap up.
Thank you.
You have such pretty eyelashes.
I know.
You're so girly in some aspects. They're so nice. I like it.
I love you too, honey.
What?
I'm just saying I love you.
That has a hidden meaning.
There's no hidden meaning here.
That you're talking like a girl.
No?
You're talking to a girl like a girl.
Nope. It's just I love you.
I love you. You said it like that.
I love you so much, honey.
God, just stop.
Anyways.
Just
Honey, no.
stop.
We're not doing this. No, we're not doing this on stream.
Copy, you only dig yourself a further grave.
I genuinely just saying I love her.
I know.
Why do you have to do with the emeralds? Please stop it. No, please no. 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 And honey, stop, please. Honey, stop. Honey, you're gonna make it longer for me to get to bed. I can't hear you. Anyways. How comforting. We seem to have reached the exact same conclusion. I see no reason to delay further. This time we brought Hermes into the fold, as it were. Thank you for understanding, Emetzelk. Save your thanks. I did not say I believed your ridiculous story. But as Emetzelk, I have a duty to examine any potential threat to our existence, no matter how ludicrous or personally offensive I may find it.
You know, at the least he admits that last part is true.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It might seem ridiculous, but he needs to make sure that it's he has to guarantee it's not true.
Nope. I'm inside of a knot, apparently.
Yep. Yes, you are.
Only my wife gets that treatment.
Oh my.
I'm gonna look for someone because there's something I need to double check here.
Oh.
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah,
you got a question
keep doing what you're doing. I'm looking for NPCs.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it a side quest NPC?
No, it's just two random people talking.
Mm.
Okay.
I think the time for leisurely exploration has passed. If I might have a moment to adjust my vision. There he is. On the next dial over. Meteon's with him. Hermes appears to be in the midst of an observational study, but I suggest we hurry over before they venture elsewhere. Head straight down the path. We can teleport to Misapi's Euros for the device at the bottom of the slope.
Okay. No, they're not on this island. There is a pair of NPCs that say something, and then you'll encounter some people later on, back in the future, that say the exact same thing.
It's almost like history repeats itself. Wait a second. To Misapi's Euros. Excuse me. Oh, Hythlodaeus. You still looking around now?
Yep, keep going. Sorry.
Okay. They are close by, within the Hungering Gardens. That would be the circular enclosure you see just up ahead. Well then, Henri, make yourself useful and bring Hermes here out to us. If I were to go, he would assume I'm only there to press him on the Fandaniel manner. Of all of us present, you stand the best chance of convincing him to put aside his work for the moment. But the creations in there are not exactly... Then again, perhaps Henri can handle them. She did survive a bout with Vanilla after all. Off you go to find Hermes, but do be prepared to come to blows with the Garden's denizens.
The image that that was originally used for this is gone. It's lost to the ages.
Oh no. What was the image?
There's a pair of NPCs somewhere in here by a building that are talking.
Mm-hmm.
And then you will encounter some people later on that are basically say and act the exact same way.
Oh, of course. More ancient mortals and Medusas. Great.
I was like, wait, I hear fighting.
Yeah, it's almost like there's fighting.
Huh. I should mention, before you go too much farther, let me bring back up the Endwalker's outside quotes that I had given you before as a reminder.
Uh-huh.
So the quotes are, the answer to life is 42.
I don't remember if we've seen that one yet.
No, you haven't. You haven't seen everything yet. The beatings will continue until morale improves.
I think we saw part of that.
Don't let STEM mages solve social problems.
Which is what we're seeing here.
And always peer review your work.
Which is, I think we're seeing here too. I'm just saying. Based on what I know. Okay. Where is... Oh man, they're in the Hungry Gardens.
Maybe...
But where, assholes?
Have you considered that maybe we're above them?
How the fuck are you supposed to go down? Fuck off.
Over here.
I'm coming. I have a marble on my butt. Oh, Robo Dragon. Got it.
Guys, about going down.
Okay, I'm just gonna wait a second.
All the jumps.
It says they're above us.
Then back up we go. Hold on. Come back, I've got the car.
I know. There we go.
I'm good. I got a maximal auto.
Yeah, so it says they're up here somewhere. The question ultimately becomes... Oh, there they are. What the fuck? We walked right past them. Henri? What are you doing here? I thought you were keeping Hythlodaeus and Emet company. Well, I came to find you, bastard. An important matter. And unrelated to my decision on Fandango, you say? Then yes, I will come as soon as the work here is finished. It will not be long, I promise, but you should really wait outside the garden with the others. This is no place for idle exploration. Okay, time to go back with the others. I am in the vehicle. The vehicle is flying. I'm going to become a red smear on the ground.
I have a flying amphibian.
Yes, you have a flying amphibian that I'm going to want eventually.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's P12S.
Again, eventually is the key word there.
It's still gonna be hard in the next DLC. I'm just saying.
Demon, I did say the words. Eventually. Okay, it's Hythlodaeus on screen.
You spoke with us. You spoke with Hermes then. And we're briefly entangled with the dissidents of the Hungering Gardens as well, I see. Or should I say, smell. I cannot speak for certain Convocation members, but I, for one, am impressed with your fortitude. Well done indeed. Now that you convinced Hermes to compare with us, let us pray things will soon take a turn for the better. As fascinating as it would be to meet the Emixelt who would recreate Amroth in the depths of the oceans, I think it best for all concerned as such tragic events never came to pass.
I mean, that's true.
Be it in our future or your past, assuming yours is not truly written in stone, I even hope that it is.
He said he would not be long. Yes. Then we shall wait here until he emerges. 17 hours later. Hey, so Timbalos...
1 week later.
I was gonna say, so Timbalos comes by and explains his life story for us again. Unabridged.
No, this is not the unabridged version. This is just merely my high school year.
This is just high school?
This is my first year of high school.
Oh, okay. It's actually a voiced cutscene. Hold up.
I was gonna say, I gotta go change banner plates. Hold on.
Hi.
I'm just gonna do white mage because
gravity. One can
white mage
suspend
things.
disbelief.
I know Nell said.
Go on then. Tell him what you told us. Who you are and why you came.
While you're going through this, I'm grabbing a drink.
Mm-hmm.
You got... Or did I want to do Astro things?
The final days.
What am I missing again?
The phenomena observed during these star-encompassing calamities is likely the product of a dynamis reaction. And none is more versed in the applications of this energy than you, Hermes. I must stress that we do not believe you would desire such destruction. We come not to lodge accusations, but to beg your wisdom. And so, distressing though the exercise may be, I ask that you share with us your opinion on the matter. On the assumption that our visitor's tale is true.
Yeah, makes sense it is.
Even you, Vana. As you say, the phenomena observed in the two calamities may both be attributed to dynamis. Of note is the difference in its effect. In the first final days, it warped creation magics. In the second, it warped the people themselves. The key variable, I suspect, is the etheric density of the men of each age. As you know, ether, in essence, negates dynamis. Harboring high concentrations of ether, we ancients cannot readily manipulate dynamis, nor be manipulated by it. Therefore, rather than ourselves, the calamity affected our magics. In contrast, having been sundered, the people of the future are composed of but a fraction of our ether. Thus are they susceptible to the influence of dynamis and its transformative potential. But that would explain only the mechanism, not the cause. Though perhaps...
What is it? Even should it be a hypothesis, we would hear it.
Dynamis is an energy put in motion by feelings. Feelings for which there must first exist a source. A source to which the victims must
I love
be
the music for this.
one that harbors the self-same negative emotions. Elsewise it could not be the agent of such extreme change.
So it wasn't the stagnation of the celestial currents. Someone, or something, is instigating the star's demise.
So, we've a villain on our hands after all. Any idea who or what it could be?
The celestial currents comprise the outermost layer of the star's ether, encasing it like a protective sphere. According to your tale, it was where the currents were weakest that the phenomena first manifested. If the inciting factor came from without Aetheris, then its effects would first be seen in those locations.
So it is on Aetheris.
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Uh-oh.
Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm.
Did I fucking call it?
I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts. May we please be friends?
Meteon. What is it?
Executing scheduled task, suspending individual self and connecting to shared consciousness.
Oh.
Connection established. Commencing status report.
Before you continue, I do believe I told you to always peer review your work.
Yeah, I figured.
It hurts! So hot, so cold, so sad.
Is she just getting shinjied right now by her other selves?
Steady.
So scared. So lonely. The pain. It's too much. Why? Why? Why do we... hurt? Hurt? Hate? This is wrong. All wrong.
She's gone? But how?
She has altered her etheric density in order to blend in with her surroundings, an ability for avoiding confrontation.
Most effective. Frustratingly so. I can't see her either. Not even a trace.
Stay away. Please. This is wrong. My mistake. So please.
Are you all right? In your mind? No. We only heard her speak the instant before she vanished.
Of course. When communicating without words, Meteon also employs dynamis.
So Meteon's totally the cause of this.
Why you were able to hear her, when we could not.
Then you are our best chance of finding her. Follow her voice and try to track her down.
Okay.
Hindered though we may be, let us split up and search as well.
At least they're taking this as a genuine issue. You know?
The beatings will continue until morale improves.
I know, right?
And don't let stems me just solve social problems.
Mm-hmm.
Now the fun begins.
Okay, she's not over here. I've heard this music before, but there's a new layer to it. It seeps into my mind. Our voices reporting. No, Hermes must. I have to run. Have to hide. Oh my god. Yeah, because see, the thing is, there's this another layer underneath it where it sounds kind of like a drone or like an anguished cry. And it's like, that wasn't there in previous incarnations of the song.
Uh-huh.
And so Emmett Selk saying there has to be a source. We have to have a villain. So she's not under here. Which means she has to be more this way. Because that drone starts to go in and out. Get off of me. So it said she went down the slope. Hold up. Get off of me. Thank you now. So she's not out in the water. Okay, so it said she went down the slope. That's the only time I've gotten confirmation of anything right now. But the one out here in the water said that she must be elsewhere.
Well, it does cover all the way to the other side.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking right now. There's another one. Okay, we got a cutscene. Here we are. Greetings and salutations. Commencing report. Oh no, we can't tell him we must run far away. Oh my god. The conflict here. Please don't follow me. Too late, we're gonna follow you. It's almost like her programming is trying to get her to make a report, but she personally doesn't want to make the report. You know?
Uh-huh.
It feels like very much like an Omega situation in a lot of senses. Where he, as a robot, his programming says become the strongest, effectively. You know?
Yep.
Okay, so she's not here. Let's see. There's them itself. Man, no, look, it's an Ochu. Is this the reason we travel to the stars? Why we sought out other life forms? Is this the answer? No, the answer to life is 42. Got it. Yeah, I kind of guessed that. I know the reference where the answer to life is 42. Because I read the books way long time ago. The problem with the question of 42 is that people in America actually didn't understand what it was supposed to mean. Or most English-speaking countries. Fun fact, 42 is pronounced shi-ni. Shi-ni in Japanese is death. So it boils down to the answer to life is death. Kind of depressing, huh?
Yeah.
Compiling report for dissemination to armies and all peoples of Aetheris. Oh no. Processing expedition data. Preparing profiles on intelligent civilizations. Formulating answers to the question. Finalizing report. Oh. No, I mean, you must not listen. Now we gotta go find her again. God. The suspense, I'm sorry. It's wrong, it's all wrong. Medion. Anguished voice flees towards the lake. Any sign of Medion? Panicked and confused, which will make it all the more difficult to protect her movements. It's auto-advancing, I'm so sorry. The Matea are linked to a single mind, a shared consciousness which connects them across any distance. I suspect something has happened which disrupted its usual harmony.
How it might be accessed this shared consciousness of theirs.
Much as you would approach any sentient being. Directly. In the Matea's case, it means speaking to any incarnation within physical reach.
So unless we can track down the Meteon we just lost, we have no means to communicate with them. No way of knowing what befell her sisters, no way to provide directions or guidance.
Then we best set our music aside and concentrate on how we might find her. God. I'm sorry, I'm... You know... Oh my dear Meteon, what did you witness out there that frightened you so? Why do you seek to keep it from us? How terrible could it possibly be? You know, world ending.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Meteon renders herself invisible by matching her etheric density to that of her surroundings, does she not? If so, could we not disrupt her concealment with a suffrage of ether, much like how Emitzel solidified your presence when we first met you?
Don't be absurd. We can hardly channel the aether to a recipient whose whereabouts are hidden to me.
Which is why we must all work together. Henri will continue the search in the same manner before, but this time with you in tow. Once she ascertains Meteon's likely location, you proceed to reveal our familiar with a swift ethereal downpour. Very clever, and thankfully she has made herself easier to capture by fleeing towards Leave. Assuming she is made visible, it should prove no great feat to herd her into a corner. Then we have our plan. Henri and Emmett will be our tracker and trapper, respectively, while the others predict and obstruct Meteon's avenues of escape. Emmett, Selt, and I will keep an eye on each other's ether to help coordinate our efforts. Will this be about it?
Well, it seems we are partners for the time being. Let us return to where we last saw Meteon and pick up the trail from there. I will keep myself in a state of preparedness, ready to rain down ether at a moment's notice, meaning it falls to you to keep the way clear. Emitzel can now accompany you. $10 says we're going to end up at the gazebo because it's going to be thematically appropriate.
But is the gazebo a mimic?
No, it's a warehouse. Why can't I fly? Are my functions being restricted? Hide. Yes, I'll just have to hide then when no one can find me. It heads towards the water's edge. She went into the lake? As if this wasn't tiresome enough. Well, at least that open expansion should make her easier to find. Won't lose her this time. Jeez. Hello there, Raiders. Hello there, Lumi. How's it going? Emotional damage rate? Yeah, we're going through some emotional damage right now. We're catching up to Meteon. We should be able to reach the bottom of this drop by climbing down the rocks at the water's edge. Do not even think of dragging me over the falls. Final days or no, if I end up drenched from head to toe, I swear I will feed you to a remora. I'll be nice to you, Emmett Silk. You knew how tempted I was to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Hey, look, remoras. Okay, there's another one over here. How are you doing, Limmy? How is Pokemon? Hey, look, another cutscene. You got stories? Oh boy. Not here. I'm not here. Please. By that rock she is, she? Very well. What? Why can't I hide? I mean, both of those are technically options. There's no need to run, Meteon. Come here, you cinnamon roll. Underlevel War Turtle fighting a gym leader against an ho-oh for a Oh, Jesus Christ, Limmy. What are you saying? Everything's so faint. Oh my god. I will break him his poor fragile. Jeez, she's running away to protect Hermes. Now we have a chance. Once the others are in position, the two of us can herd her into their midst. Oh boy. Don't know why I'm yawning. Maybe not enough caffeine right now.
Oh no, you're getting blood in your caffeine stream.
Yeah, there's too much blood in my caffeine stream, exactly. The ho-oh, right? I don't want to join the fate. And, of course. Thank you now. Hi-ho. Hi-ho. I cannot deal it with it. There we go. Alright, so what's the naos? Is this naos not in use? Seems to have been left to the mercy of the elements. Either way, there's no trace of Matean's essence. We move on. Turtle power! There, I see her. Oh my god. I'm getting some Realm Reborn vibes with how much we're running after this one character, and just like, please. You know?
Yep.
Let's see. Next suspicious disturbance. I'm looking for the next one, and I'm just like, either I'm overlooking it or I'm not seeing it. You okay over there?
Yeah, that's down there.
There it is. How goes the goals? We are currently... I think we're a handful of subs away until chat chooses a story for Raina to read, but yeah, we've had to post some tweets tonight.
I should probably see what those were.
I beat up a board with a turtle. Exactly. Hey, look, the gazebo I was just talking about.
Aha. Give chase. We shall herd her into the shelter.
Dude, his mount is so fucking cool, I'm gonna be honest. Winona nearly wiped you out? That's fair. Winona's kind of a bitch sometimes. She's also at a point of the game where it starts getting much harder. And then Hermes is right there.
Please, Mission. We must speak.
I'm sorry, Hermes. I'm so sorry. If someone can hear these words, then please. Please protect them. Protect them all. Individual self-suspended. Connection with shared consciousness stable.
Oh, this is a problem. That's a different voice actor.
Our survey is complete. We shall now report our findings. All units safely arrived at their respective destinations. Seeking answers to Hermes' question, we attempted to make contact with the intelligent denizens of each star. Results
Just a
are
little
as
bit.
follows, in order of numerical code. Enna. Traces of civilization found. Structures believed to have served as domiciles. No extant life forms detected.
So dead planet.
Dio. Ruined remnants of buildings scattered across star, surface of which is encased in ice. Presence of life could not be verified.
Dead planet.
Tria. Evidence of large population centers, akin to cities, recovered. No extant life forms found.
It's a dead planet.
Only their lingering essence. Tessera. Edifices surmised to be abandoned residences found. No extant life forms detected. Deadly plague or extreme environmental degradation likely to have led to mass extinction.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All they find is death out in the universe?
Dead.
Octo. Star found in state of violent conflict. Contact successfully made with inhabitants, but deployment of weapons of mass destruction resulted in total annihilation of local population shortly thereafter. Inea. Star is a barren desert. No identifiable flora found. Bones of living beings resembling men discovered beneath sands, but determination regarding their intelligence inconclusive.
Remind me, Hermes, what exactly was the question you entrusted to Meteion?
I tasked her with asking what others live for. What gives their lives meaning.
Did you consider what may happen if the premise of the question is flawed?
Always peer review your work.
To be able to answer it, one must be living and desire to continue doing so. But if Meteion finds no living beings in the course of her journey, or none who desire to live, what then? What answers would she derive from their silence?
And this is where we learn Hermes is a dumbass
Meteion,
for that
enough.
question.
Suspend your mission and return hither at once.
Decapente. Local civilization once flourished under auspices of higher power. Said power later laid waste to civilization in fit of rage. Upon revealing this to me, entity elected to self-terminate in lieu of providing answer to question. No other intelligent life forms found.
Turning a deaf ear, are we? We are taking Meteion back to Amarot. As I understand, we will need her if we are to bring back all of her sisters.
Yes. Meteion. It isn't right, is it? It isn't right to turn away from the answer. Even if the answer is pain. Even if we aberrations must scream ourselves hoarse to be heard. Aye. Whatever answers we find, I will not dismiss them out of hand. These words I said to you, and I will hold myself to them.
Bruh.
What is the meaning of this?
You cannot take Meteon. Not until she has finished her report. All else must wait.
Dungeon time? Oh, come back. Come back here, you Pazuzu looking bitch.
And yes, it's about to be dungeon time.
You say that, but Pazuzu is actually a monster in game.
Oh, I know. Why, Hermes? Why could you not leave well enough alone? Will these answers assuage the pain you feel when a creation is returned to the ether? Had you never cast your cursed crushing to the distant stars, you may have learned one day to be at peace upon this one. Ah, god damn it.
It means susceptible to the kittus.
Suffering. Agony.
Considering the expansive dimension of the place, even we may have a difficult time locating his ether. All I can say is that he entered from the rooftop, a luxury reserved for the uppermost point of the facility. So, do we pursue him?
Of course we pursue him. No matter what Hermes might be thinking, Meteon is a potential threat that needs to be brought under our control. The Convocation's duty is to safeguard this star takes precedence over any personal stake in the matter.
Vina? Henri? It's clear we stand on the precipice, but we've yet to determine beyond the shadow of a doubt what Meteon is the hand which tips us over the edge. Nevertheless, if we are to learn the truth of the final days, we must give chase. And even if neither Hermes nor Meteon is ultimately responsible, we cannot leave them to suffer this torment alone. Then we're agreed on all counts. To get this hyperbole, here we go.
I'm actually going to have to wrap it up once we get to the entrance because I'm still feeling the exhaustion from the weekend. And with Raina having to get up so early in the morning, it's gonna drain me.
Yeah,
so
it's nearly 1 o'clock for me, so
it's almost midnight here. So.
Well, don't do this dungeon without me, or else I'm gonna
We are going to be I'm going to be continuing tomorrow, Dragon King.
What time tomorrow?
Probably about.
I'd like to point out when you get there who your NPC companions for the dungeon are.
Yeah.
Man, it almost looks like it's probably going to be Hythlodeus, Hamatsug, Vina. Right?
Yeah. And Hythlodeus only has one job. Can you guess what it is?
Healer.
No.
Warrior?
He is a bard.
Yep.
You know, I understand.
It is joked by the community that he is the creator of the bard job class.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Emmett's a Dark Knight.
Yeah. Unfortunately, since we're out here, I'm looking to be I'm looking to see if there's anybody to raid it. I'm not seeing anybody. Do you guys see anybody?
My friend Amyojin is playing some stuff right now.
Can you send me their name and we can go raid them?
About what time did you say tomorrow coffee?
About 8 p.m. Central.
9 p.m. Okay.
I'm gonna put it for that time, just so that way I have time to get things figured out over here. You know?
Okay.
And...
Excuse me for coughing.
No, you're fine. I'm just waiting for that name.
I played in the group chat here.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, they are live. Yeah, okay. I'm just going over to the Twitch page on my my browser. So, all right, guys, we're gonna go raid them. Say hello from the cafe for us. We're gonna come back tomorrow. We'll keep pushing ENDWALKER because we really do need to get ENDWALKER completed. I don't know. It's only been like 5-6 months at this rate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, alrighty. With that, everybody, have a great night. Have fun. Stay safe, and say hi from the cafe for us. We're closing up shop. Good night.
Bye.
Night.
And